Hello everyone, welcome to our visionary classes. Today we will start with our third lecture series on the CUCET exam. Okay, that is the part A portion. Before I would start my lecture, I would request you to subscribe our channel and contact us for the latest study material on this number. Okay, so in the CUCET exam, you have already know that there are two kind of section, part A and part B. Today we will discuss the general knowledge section that came in the EVS exam in the 2019. Okay, the first question is which of the following is an organic rock? Okay, here it is given slate, marble, granite and coal. Okay, let us discuss. Slate and marble are the metamorphosed rock. As we know, the metamorphic rock which is subjected to high temperature and pressure conditions, because we know there are three types of rocks. The first one, that is igneous rock. Igneous means fire. It coming directly through the magma and it forms. Again, due to geomorphological agents, these igneous rocks break down into some loose type of rocks, that are sedimentary rocks. Okay, now there are some more rocks which are subjected to high pressure and temperature conditions. Those are metamorphic rocks, okay, which are squashed with heat, while granite is a intrusive rock. Okay, now we know the granite is a igneous intrusive rock. What does mean igneous intrusive rock? Okay, there is a earth, and below the earth there are some igneous rock that forms here. Okay, not on the surface of the earth. Okay, those igneous rock which are formed inside the surface of the earth, that are the igneous intrusive rocks. Okay, but they don't contain any organic content because they don't have any fossilized content in them. Okay, while coal is a organosedimentary rock, okay, that contains mainly from plant debris. Okay, so the answer will be coal. Now, the second question, what is the largest satellite of the planet Saturn? Okay, Saturn has natural satellites like Mimas, Enceladus, Thetis, Dione, Rhea, Titan and Leptus. Okay, so out of each, Titan is the largest one, that's situated in the background of the our planet Saturn. So answer will be the Titan. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Which of the following acid is commonly found in the nature? It is given here. Okay, the acetic acid is the first option, second option lactic acid, third is sulphuric acid, and fourth is the nitric acid. Okay, so let us discuss about the acetic acid. It is produced and excreted by the acetic and bacteria, notably by the genus Acetobacter and Clostridium acetobutylacem. Okay, so it is produced by the bacteria. Okay, so next one is the lactic acid, which is commonly found in the fermented dairy products, where bacteria in these foods usually give the lactose in the due to the anaerobic respirations, where milk sugar is broken down to lactic acid. Okay, so both of these are due to the presence of the bacteria, while sulfuric acid is due to the atmospheric oxidation of the sulfur dioxide. But nitric acid is commonly found because it has highest occupancy, that is nitrogen is about 78%. Okay, it is more than 70% in the atmosphere. Okay, that give rise to NO2 plus H2O, give rise to 2HNO3. The second question is which of the following is an indicator of the air pollution? Okay, so here you can see algae, lichen, bryophytes, pteridophytes. Okay, so most probably the lichen will be the answer, because lichens are the sensitive to the atmospheric pollution such as nitrogen, because they receive all the nutrients and water from the wet and dry atmospheric depositions that fall out. Okay, nitrogen deposition can increase the loads of the nutrients also. Okay, so this will be the answer, the lichen. Now the next question is given that Dara Shikoh was the brother of Humayun, or Akbar, or Shahjahan, or Aurangzeb. This is the question. Okay, so you have to select. So this is the question related to Mughal Empire. As we know, we have read all the Mughal Empire questions. So now we will discuss who is Dara Shikoh. Dara Shikoh, also known as the Dara Shikoh, it is the life scale is from the 1615 March 1615 March to the 30 August 1659 was the eldest son and heir apparent of the Mughal Empire Shah Jahan. He was the heir apparent of the Mughal Empire. Okay, he was the eldest son of the Shah Jahan. Okay, so you should know he is the eldest son of the Shah Jahan. Okay, Dara was designated with the title of Parshadi-e-Burj Maratha, Prince of High Rank, and was favored as a successor by his father and his older sister Princess Jahanara Begum. In the War of Succession, which ensued the Shah Jahan's illness in 1657, Dara was defeated by his younger brother Prince Muhyiddin, later the Emperor Aurangzeb. He was executed in 1659 on Aurangzeb's orders in the bitter struggle for the imperial throne. So here we know that there is a Shah Jahan. Okay, he has two sons. One is Dara and one is Aurangzeb. Okay, Aurangzeb. Okay, both of them fight and Aurangzeb wins. Okay, so the brother will be Aurangzeb. Okay, this is the right answer. Aurangzeb is the right answer. So moving on to the next question, we can see question is given that an iron sea floats in the water but an iron ball sinks is an example of which of the following. Okay, as we know, the floating mechanism is related to the buoyancy effect, okay, which is given by the Archimedes. Okay, so you should answer it as Archimedes principle. Okay, so let us discuss what is the reason. Okay, according to the Archimedes principle, okay, if we understand, the density of the nail of iron is much larger than the water. Okay, the density is larger, so it will sink easily. The weight of the water is displaced by the sea is equal to its weight, so it floats. Okay, anything that displaces the same amount of water in a water reservoir, it will float, whereas the weight of the water displaced by the iron nail is less than its weight, so the iron nail sinks. Okay, so this is the reason the iron nail sinks according to. So in the next question, you can see the question is given that the Statue of Liberty was gifted by to the American people by which country? Okay, so this is the question. Okay, the options are United States, Russia, Germany, and France. Okay, as we know, the Statue of Liberty was gifted from the French people, commemorating the alliance of the France and United States during the American Revolution. So, during the American Revolution, the France and United States joined together. Okay, during the American Revolution. At that time, the French has gifted the Statue of Liberty. So the answer will be the France. Okay, this is the answer. Now, the question is given that largest proportion of Indian population is employed in. As we know, this is a very common question because most of the Indian population is doing the agriculture. Okay, they are coming from the agricultural state. The answer will be the agriculture. This is very simple question. Now, next question tells us that what does the acronym of the NATO? Okay, you should remember because this is a famous term, that is NATO. This is a North Atlantic Treaty Organizations. Okay, this is a North Atlantic Treaty Organizations. What does it tells? The North Atlantic Treaty Organizations, also called as the North Atlantic Alliance, is an intergovernmental military alliance between the 30 North American and European cities. Okay, so the organizations implement in the North Atlantic Treaty was signed in the 4th April 1949. Okay, so this is the date is very important. I hope you understand all the lectures. Okay, if you have some doubt, you can comment us. Okay, we will solve your problems. Okay, have a nice day.